Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his mane, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. Got 25,000 on me, when I been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. She just popped it, still wanna see how the vet feel. BG on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill, I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, I might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm my phantom. Yeah. Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real. Someone said no. Never say I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping through, I gain across the building and bring back the feeling. Did a fright, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got
it. Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here it comes. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Swing and a miss on the fast. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Jock Peterson now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 6. 1-0 the count. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Up and in. And this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner.
A swing and a miss. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch coming. Here it
the
is.
left fielder, Andrew.
Popped him up. Seager is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Turner. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish. Here's Corey Seager as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman,
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hernandez.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Herrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player who was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the
First offering on its way.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
Swing and he pops him up. Franco ranging into the outfield. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez.
The second baseman, Kike.
In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Barnes isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. So striding in, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. A throw to the plate. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Throw won't get him. Standing in, Justin Turner, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
JT Realmuto.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez has got. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Barnes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
He's going, he's going, he's going! And wash that one off because that was an ugly swing.
Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Taylor at third with 2 away. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue.
And we'll have to leave. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. Slapped hard the opposite way. Peterson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his home. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. He chases out of the zone for. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Chopper to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in, Max Muncy. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's running again. Pitch is high, the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He swings and misses, throw down. And it's behind the runner to first. And he popped him up. Franco in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. So one out here with runners at first and third. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready with the 0-1. And the runner's coming home. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Turner has it. On to first, and they don't come any easy. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Got him to go down swinging there. Walker Buehler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he's got himself another one as he picks. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The shortstop, Gene.
Line towards center field. Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's some.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. And he struck him out. Ready now, Kike Hernandez. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hernandez at second. On to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he will strike him. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Next to Philadelphia.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th. Ready for another chance, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen 1 power pitcher, 1 finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
High in the air down the right field line. Harper is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. But a good play by... Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Phillies, number 5, Nick.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That misses. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over that.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. So stepping in, Michael Franco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Pat Neshek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. David Freese will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig in to bat next. Freese gets his lead at first, nobody out. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Outside, 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
He's going.
He's running. And he struck him out. So a good pitch. Scott Alexander enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 75.
And now Bryce Harper. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman,
So now
17.
it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Joe Kelly comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Grounder down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Caleb Ferguson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Philly down to their last strike. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. On to first, and that's your ball game. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor of.
Yeah. Just a Sunday. It's about to be epic.